Hey everyone, Oz and Chilled here for another episode of Techopolis. How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty decent. Trying to catch back up with videos. I'm a little behind now. Um, Sorry you died in the remote episode.
Oh, it's all right. It's a little tricky, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Like I didn't. I've been playing a single player series of that just for myself, like it's just a single player game. And
Hmm.
yeah, I didn't have anywhere near the difficulty that I did on that one. But it's all right. We'll see how long it lasts. You've been busy.
A little bit.
So this
Built
is
our
this is the
Nether controller.
yeah. It's like a key type setup, right? Really?
Well, you when you make the little red ball of Nether stuff, you break this open. You go in, you put it inside the central box, and you close it back up, and you wait for a little bit, and it makes the teleporter.
So we've got to do this at spawn though. But let me jump into the book, whichever key it's on in this pack. All right. So we finished up last episode with the ultimate techium, I believe it was. So you've made blazing solar panels.
Yep.
You made the ultimate techium pickaxe, which obviously you need to collect up to tier 4 ores. Cool. This ascended flight ring, we need to go to the nether for, so we need some netherite. Ultimate control circuits, nice. I'm sure you've put all these things as patterns. Quantum
Pretty much.
entangler thing, entangler porter, that thing.
Yeah, those took a while. That's 8 of those.
The nether controller, once the correct structure has been built around the controller, teleportation to nether is available. Oop. And then the teleportation core and the nether teleporter. Bring a waystone or another nether teleporter with you, otherwise you won't be able to get back. So in this server, let's jump up here.
At least I
Um,
think we gotta go to spawn.
Portals at spawn. There's a book here. To access portals at spawn, you must complete specific quests. To enter the end portal, do tier 6 eyes, and to enter the nether portal, tier 4 nether teleporter. So there are portals at the spawn.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, you can try hitting the thing and see what happens, but
Oh, we'll just go to spawn and do it. I'm sure that's how it is.
but yeah, obviously they don't want nether portals all over the joint.
I did finish up making lithium, so we now have energy storage in the basement.
Yep, let's go and have a look at that. That's the matrix thing.
I'm sure
Zoop.
most everybody knows what it is, but
Zoop.
you know,
Yeah. So got a nice little induction um,
just enough
box in
room
the
to
corner.
really get a lot of power once we get rolling.
So we're currently generating almost 32,000 FE a tick. That's because Chilled built a second reactor. So we're now running the 2 reactors and all these dynamos and everything else that's
And the
around here.
dynamo's up the top.
But yeah, producing around 31, somewhere around there, and outputting about 15. So it's good. Double the production is always better. All right, let's see how we go. Made myself some diamond armor and a gold helmet, so things don't attack me. Hopefully, just basic armor. Let me put them away. The tech bucks away. Chilled made me an electric bow and the nether teleporter. We've got some of the finders, the material finders, and I think we're okay. Dumped our backpacks out
You,
so that we don't lose them.
you do have some food on you, right?
I got a little bit. Stack of vegetable soup and hamburger
Okay, that'll work.
to keep us going. So we're going to go to spawn. I'm assuming we can do slash spawn.
I
Oh,
would assume so.
yep, teleporting. Hey. Okay, is spawn. Let it load in for a second. And all the rules on the wall, all the normal server stuff. There should be a portal here. There's a dude here.
Aha. The nether dealer.
To nether by touching back
Okay.
wall. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't need to go in.
Yeah.
You've already claimed that one. I'm coming in. Okay. So
Oh.
letting it load in.
Uh-huh.
Right. So we've got a few
Well,
things we need to get to.
they certainly made it the quick ramp off of it, didn't they?
We can't fly anymore, so
Uh-huh.
could be nasty. All right. Let's see what we got. So shroom lights and stuff we're going to need. The gold protects us from these guys. We've got ancient debris sample here on the ground, so I don't know whether it's worth picking that sort of stuff up.
That probably not. Let's
Whether
see, is
it's
there's
worth getting this
on protection?
out. Let's see. How do these finders work again?
There'll be a little line that shows up on it.
All right.
Blue for cobalt, black I think for ancient debris, and I'm not sure which one it'll show up on, so.
I'm not getting anything on any of them. Ow! Don't do that. It's not very nice. We've got the cobalt ore samples.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give us like a nugget or something. I'm assuming.
It would be digging down to the cluster.
Oh, I've got a metal finder showing me a little green arrow when I'm standing here,
That would be where you at?
pointing
All
down.
right. All right. That would be ancient debris, so yeah.
What's this one? End crystal ore sample. Seems awfully quiet here. I'm a little worried. Very, very, very specific spot too. It's only a couple of blocks either way. You want me to look around a bit more, or?
Well, I was wondering if we didn't want to move out away from spawn, considering this is a server.
Yeah, true, but there's a skelly over here.
We do need to find a warped forest. Oh, dadgummit, I put away my arrows. And my cobblestone.
Right, so you wanna? Well, I mean, isn't that a warp forest? Isn't this stuff?
Well, it's the well, maybe we can use the crimson. I'm not sure. Hold on.
Because it's got the
It's for the
shroom
shroom lights.
lights in it. And like you did say that the nether's going to be reset in a couple of days' time. So I
Yes, I did.
mean, maybe it doesn't matter if we just dig a little bit around here at spawn. I don't think they're gonna.
It says warped stem. Crimson stem. Okay,
Eh,
that'll work.
on fire. Of course I am. Weeping vines here. I don't know whether any of this stuff will help. Crimson roots. There's a zombie pigman riding a chicken.
Hmm.
I've
In crystal sample.
yeah, you know what? The server's going to reset in a couple of days. Why don't we just go
Yeah,
for
that's what
what
I
we
was.
find? I
Yeah.
think. I don't think anyone's going to hold it against us too much.
Oh, yeah. Be careful. Lava flows faster in the nether.
Nice. That's what we need. I'm getting a thing here, so I'm going to try. Is getting a. I want to dig straight down. That's silly. And down here there'll be a metal deposit. Glad I brought this atomic disassembler with me.
Well, I mean, the pickaxe digs it just as quick. I pretty much got insta break.
Hello, server lag. Hello, hello. Is there a block there? Maybe. Got an invisible block, I think. Show me down. How far down do you reckon this
There's no telling.
deposit's going to be?
I would think the detector would only detect so far, but I'm a ways down myself and haven't found what I'm looking for.
Okay. Dropped into a lower platform area. Oh, I found Nether Cobalt Ore.
Okay. Is it a 3x3 block of it?
Not sure yet. Just trying to uncover it a little bit. Might be if we can uncover it a bit more. Oh, if I break it, I can't pick it up again.
No, if it breaks, it
It'll just
breaks.
disappear.
Disappear.
We might have a 3x3 block here. I don't have. You've got the miners though, so.
I'm right here on top of your head.
Oop. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
might be able to make it happen. Is it enough? Needs energy though, right? The ultimates.
No, does it? I didn't think so.
Maybe it's not a 3x3 then. Dig out a little bit more. Alright, no, that one's not. There's a block missing here. Pop that out and take out the middle block or something. If one more down is, like, take out here.
That.
Maybe pop it in that hole. Maybe underneath is a 3x3.
That got mouse to one. There it goes.
Right, so that's one. How much of that do we need? Heaps, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were a little bit further over. Alright, let's do a little bit more digging around.
Dadgummit, do you have a configurator in your pocket by chance?
Probably not. No, doesn't look like it.
Dadgummit, I'll have to come back.
Yeah, just drop a... You've got the waystones, right?
And this was Cobalt?
Yeah. Up back to base. Don't need all this junk on me. Obviously, our base isn't chunk loaded, so
Yeah, you did hit the waystone, right?
have now. Right. Okay, so that's going to start producing, maybe? Or we? Oh, you need to configure it. Do you want me to go back and get it, or?
No, it'll gather up 6 stacks of cobalt, so.
And we need...
But without chunk loading, you'd probably have to hang out next to it.
Okay, we're gonna be able to duplicate it in our setup, or triple it, or whatever with mekanism.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So I'm just looking through all the different recipes. So yeah, we're gonna be able to get cobalt dust, which will be made into cobalt ingots, I'm assuming. Okay, so what else do we need? We need... That's the cobalt.
Yep. We need ancient debris, which there's a sample here, but it's awful close to this lake.
Under the gravel, I mean, like... Standing on this is going to burn us, though, isn't it?
In this pack, probably.
Yep. Build a staircase. All right, let's put a cut in, and we will dig down and see what we can find. And I'll be back, or we'll be back, once we find what we need. Right, we're back in the overworld. We did find enough of each material so far. We found a chunk of each of the three that we were going for. So the well, where are they? They'd be in here, wouldn't they? Still, clumps. Clump? Is that what it's called? Clump. Yep. So we
Yep.
have the cobalt clusters, the ancient debris clumps, and then the end crystal, which I think you have in your inventory. Must have. Or, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
End crystal. Yeah. This stuff. I don't think I picked any of that up. Did I? End crystal fragments. So this stuff, to use this, which we didn't quite realise at the time, we're actually going to have to. This is the end crystal ingot we need. So if we go a use on this one, this is to make the Nether Techium. We need 8 of them, and it needs lumium. So we're going to need to set up a lumium process. Which one were you going to go with? The induction smelter one?
Yes.
Silver, tin, and refined glowstone, which means we need to set up refined glowstone? Or is that already done?
I believe it's already done.
Alright, so we'll need to set up...
No, refined glowstone.
Yeah,
No,
refined
that is
glowstone,
not.
we're going to need an
That
osmium
will set a
compressor.
pattern up for.
And then we're going to need
Yeah, that one
glowstone, which is fun. Glowstone dust. Oh boy,
I'm gonna
look
go
at
set
the...
up this glowstone.
If we had antimatter, we'd be alright. So tier 4 miner, can we buy glowstone?
No.
No, there's no glowstone in the shop. We just needed enough to create the block to put the miner on, is that right?
Correct.
Did you manage to get enough?
I'm hoping so.
It'll be close, he says. It'll be close.
Yes, I did.
Sweet.
At least for basic
Tier
tier
1 now.
1 level.
Better than nothing, right? As long as
And
it
it puts out
generates.
glowstone.
Yay. Alright, so there's obviously a few things. Let me just pop open the book here. I'll scroll back down to the Ultimate Techium. I've already said the first thing we need to do is get a couple of nether. We're going to need, what, 4 each? So we're going to need 8 netherite
And it
ingots.
did require the ultimate technium pickaxe to break the glowstone.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. So I'm there thinking, oh, I've got some new. Need the decent pickaxe, but yeah. Anyway, we do have miners running, but because we're not in there, it's probably not going to work. But let's have a look here. So
Yeah, we don't have chunk loaders.
yeah,
Those cost money in this one.
you get that. So miner tier 5, we can hand that one in and get the tech bucks. We got the ancient debris clump. We got the end crystal fragments. Click it. There we go. And the cobalt clusters. So each of these we're going to need to turn into its corresponding. And then the glowstone is going to require... If you have one piece of glowstone dust, I kind of need one piece of glowstone dust. Or...
You've got glowstone in your...
Yeah, but I can't break it. I don't have the pick.
Oh, we'll bring it up and throw it in with the redstone.
Doing my lurching thing again. Trying to run and it does not work. Oh, that one at the end, that crusher.
Mm-hmm.
We also need to put in netherwort. That's what. Have you got some of them? Yep. So
I got some of them. I'm gonna throw them in as soon as your glowstone is done. You can fly.
Yeah, shush. Don't know what you're talking about. Flying? What? Forget it. I was just in the nether with no flight. Right, let's see. I haven't picked up my my crafting thing yet either, so I have to run back to the table.
Or your backpack.
Or my backpack. So that should have actually pushed the unlock there. I've got... Oh, do we need a certain amount? Oh no, it's just a tick. Oh, it says glowstone can be collected by hand, or a miner can be used to collect it once you have enough. So I'm guessing it...
Okay.
I don't think I can punch it, but it's alright. We've got it mining. So netherite scrap is going to come from ancient debris, or Just ancient debris. Or in an enrichment chamber, we put the ancient debris clumps and we get 2 netherite scrap.
Okay.
So, got 128 ancient debris clumps. Let's just grab, I don't know, half a stack for the moment. We'll have to set up a recipe maybe. Because I don't think there's any other use for them clumps, right?
I don't believe so.
Where's the enrichment chambers? Let's just pop one through. That's crushing. What are you? You're infusing. You're enriching. So if we put one of these guys in here, right, and that was chilled handing and
That
the
was
last thing that the server offers us, which is a blaze spawner. You have to have gone to the nether. Let me just pop that quest page open. You have to have gone to the nether and then have a spatial IO port and a spatial 128 cubed spatial storage cell. And that gives us a spawner and a blaze spawn egg.
which is just a massive long chain of crafting this into that, into that, into that, into that.
That's normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spatial component. Yep, spatial component. Crystalline dust, engineering process. Yep, a whole bunch of that sort of stuff, right? Oh, this pack we both get the rewards, don't we?
Yes.
Nice. So we can have 2.
Which would be, yeah, we could actually have one cranking out blaze rods and one cranking out blaze blood.
Very good. So I'll claim them and put them back in the system and
Yeah.
just use this ender chest here. Okay, so if I set up a recipe again, like I was saying, we don't have any other use for the ancient the clumps. Oh no, we can crush it into dirty netherite scrap, and then enrich that. So that's tripling in an enrichment chamber.
Mm-hmm. Which I'll be setting up upstairs with the rest of them.
Otherwise, you can melt it in a foundry with blazing blood and get debris, diamond, and gold.
Yeah.
So let's say
Got
crushing
some work ahead of us.
just a little, nothing too exciting. So if we So you're going to set up a mini system to run these through for the
For
debris
the
then, did you
lumium.
say? So we can crush it into dirty. And then
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
the tripling. I mean, shouldn't it? It could run through this system with
Does
a
it,
recipe.
does it run through purification
I
like the
don't.
rest of
Well,
them?
I'm doing a use on ancient debris clumps, and it's showing me just the crusher. No, enrichment chamber only pushes it to netherite scrap. But if you crush it into dirty netherite scrap, you get 3. Enriching it gives you 2 netherite scrap. But if you go to dirty netherite and then uses of dirty netherite is through an enrichment chamber gives us 1 for 1. So it's tripling. So crusher,
Okay, so
then
all it needs
enriching.
is a crusher and an enrichment chamber. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Well, we'll only do a single single one of those and pump them up real good. That'll work.
What's the other one? Run through. I should pick up my stuff. Although I might, who knows, we might be going back to the nether at some point.
Probably to just
Collect.
AFK and get some materials.
So cobalt. What's the uses of cobalt? Let me just grab some of this. So in a crusher, it gives you 2 dust. In the chemical injection chamber, it gives you 4 shards. Purification chamber gives 3 clumps. And then the clumps can be used in the crusher to give dirty cobalt dust, and then enriching to give cobalt. So that's tripling. So a normal setup for the cobalt. Normal one of the smelting banks that you've got going here.
Yep. Where are you at?
With me, I'm
Oh,
hiding.
yeah.
Right. So yeah, we obviously we'll get this stuff processing, and as soon as we can afford to buy the ore, which if we look in the shop, if we look in the shop, the ore nodes, we're going to need a little bit. We need the end crystal ore, which is 1 nether techium ingot. We need ancient debris, which is 1 nether techium ingot. And we need nether cobalt, which is 1. So we technically just need 3 nether techium ingots. Just
Yeah.
3, right?
Just 3, and then we'd never have to go back to the Nether.
Correct. So once we get the 3, we'll be okay. So obviously nether techium, as we showed before, needs blazing blood, which is why we have the blaze spawner. It needs the netherite ingots, which is the clumps. We need the end crystal ingots, which we're going to need other stuff for, and we need manulin, which should be normal recipe, cobalt and scrap. Yep, cobalt ingots, scrap, netherite scrap gives us
If
4.
I'm not mistaken, you can do it in a induction smelter as well.
Yes, it was 3 cobalt ingots, 1 netherite scrap gives us 4 manulin. The shroom light needs a tree absorber. That was the one you were talking about, right? Where you need the actual tree.
Yep.
Is it just wood that you actually have to plant the tree? Is the tree going to
No,
grow?
it's like the ones outside, and you actually have to build the tree on top of the absorber.
Hmm? What am I looking for? This. Uh, the HEP stuff. Copper, cobalt,
Hepatitism?
that one. That stuff. Which is quartz, copper, and cobalt. So yeah, everything's revolving around these 3 couple of ores that we just need to get. So it's going to be a bit of fun and games. And as we said in the last chunk, the Nether resets in 2 days.
On
2
the
days time.
28th at some time.
So grabbing as much as we can now while we can. Which one are you setting up?
Oh, that's right. I was setting up over
Boss
there
man.
for that, wasn't I?
This one has nothing in it at the moment. Is this one meant to have something in it?
That should have. Oh, that's probably galena, which does silver and lead, so it kind of takes its time.
Ah, this one is gold. So yeah, we need a full set for cobalt and just the 2 machines
Well,
for.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. Bear with us. I'm going to put cut in and then check in what length of video I've got so far, so you guys don't get too bored with us. And I'll be right back. Alrighty. So we have just hooked up the tree absorber thing here, and let me just break this block. So tree absorber's here. Something I didn't know before, the way to set these up is you click the show recipes button, and then you push this little button here, and it'll give you a diagram, like a ghost block set up above the absorber here. And the shape is the same as all these other trees. It's pretty much like a 3x3x2, and then so it's again they're all the same shape. But we are now absorbing a crimson tree and getting all its goodies. Again, sorry, quickly recipes. So we'll get crimson stem, we'll get shroom lights, we'll get crimson fungus, and netherwort blocks, which is cool because we'll use the netherwort blocks through a crusher. The shroom lights will be, it's only a 10% chance, but the shroom lights will be used for the process we're currently setting up to go for the next level of Techium. What are you doing?
Setting up for our
Ah.
blazing rod.
So yeah, like we our Techium, our basic Techium setup was stopped because we ran out of wood. I think you said.
Yeah, the treated wood.
Yeah, so we've stopped some of the higher tier Techium because to make the crusher and the like crusher, these guys, we actually need some more basic Techium. Look advanced. Look at it. Look at it. It's terrible. But for me to request one of each machine, so crusher, for example, click on crusher here. I'm going to need 2 basic technium ingots and 2 buckets of lava. So I can get the buckets of lava. That's not the end of the earth. It's just the technium ingots. So hopefully we will catch up with with our system and get things flowing again. But in the meantime, it is a wrapping up point, and I don't want to go too long and rabbin on for too much. But yeah, we'll get these things done in between. We'll get some cobalt production. We'll get some netherite production. We'll hopefully come back next time and have the wonderful rings that we can fly around anywhere with. Sweet.
It'll be nice.
It'd be fantastic. Yeah, you can see here. Here's our. That's elite techium. It's missing stuff. Which one are you? I've got advanced techium here. I could probably manually make the thing. Anyway, we'll go through and find out what we've got and what we're missing, and we'll be back in the next episode. Until then, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Hope you enjoyed it, and
Everybody have a good one.
there it is.